I'm a reseller. I'm not a customer service rep. Are you new to reselling and you're curious about how to handle different messages and communications and when to reach out to your buyers? And this is my first segment of a series that I'm going to do, probably slowly, called The Full Buyer Experience. And I hope that this will help you by sharing some of the ways that I receive and return my responses to customers or potential buyers' questions. I got a question came through to me last night from a potential buyer. Their buyer name was Hello and Goodbye. And I thought, oh, great. This is already starting out good because you're going to say hello and then you're going to leave me, right? The question came in on a pair of shoes that I have in my store, a pair of Adidas Superstar, Superstars, the Adidas. Nice. Super nice pair. They've been in my store like 2 years. I do have them on a pretty extreme discount right now. The question came in. It says, would these be a men's 8.5? All right, so a lot of people get frustrated on stuff like this. I don't have a chart in my head where I can just tell you, yeah, these will convert to this size in men's. I could have just ignored the question or could have said I don't know. But instead of doing that, while knowing that there's a pretty good possibility this shoe he's asking about isn't going to fit his needs, I want this person to come back to my store the next time they want to find shoes, no matter what they're finding them for. I went to Google, and on Google search, I typed in men's 8.5 shoe size to women's. And it pulls up about 450 pages that'll help you to make that conversion. But actually, this has a chart. You don't even have to click another page. I responded by saying, no, you would have to size up. A men's 8.5 is a women's 10.5. And they replied back, oh, wow, thank you. So here's the thing. When you're a reseller, you're a store owner. It doesn't, even if you don't have a store, they don't know you any different than the corner store down on the street. So you have to provide a full service. You have to present yourself as being a knowledgeable owner. How do I know they're not just testing me to see if I know my stuff, if I know about shoes, or if I'm willing to help people? Some people, they don't want to shop somewhere where someone's not willing to help, or someone isn't willing to answer silly questions. All right. I had another situation today. This was my error. It was my fault. I did a sell similar on this listing. While I'm going through the listing, now granted, I already sold one. It's actually arriving to the customer today. I have one with a bid that was already made this morning that I listed on where I relisted it Sunday. But while I'm building a third auction listing today to end next Wednesday, I noticed in the details I had the dates wrong on these particular cards. I meant to say that there was a lot of cards dated from 2020 to 2022, but instead I accidentally put from 2000 to 2002. And if you don't know much about the sports card, trading card, TCG card industry, that's a big mistake if that's what the person's looking at. It didn't sell for a huge amount of money. It wasn't a big auction. I'm just liquidating some stock. But because I knew I had a shipment en route with that error in the description, I went ahead and reached out to the buyer. I always believe if you can intercept the issue before you catch it, and this is also eBay's belief. eBay expects you to resolve problems. First thing I did is the auction I had new that I listed Sunday that had one bid on it for 99 cents. I ended it as having an error in the description. And I did get a message from eBay that they will probably charge me they'll charge me a final value fee on that 99-cent bid. That's okay because there's a mistake, and it's a mistake that could be major depending on who the person is that's buying it. Now, I reached out to the customer who's going to receive that delivery today, and here I'll read that to you now. All right, I said, "Good morning. This order should be out for delivery today. I'm not sure if you were also the bidder on my other box that I ended, but I realized I entered a typo in the description showing 2000 to 2002 cards. I meant to write 20 to 22 cards." I said, "You could kind of tell from the photos, but I certainly didn't intend to be deceiving. If this is an issue, I do free returns and apologize for any inconvenience." And I signed it with my name, my name, Andrew. All right. So it's one of them situations where if they catch it and they're coming to you, they're mad. If you catch it, and I'll be honest, I catch everyone makes mistakes. I catch myself making mistakes all the time. What do? I reach out to the buyer before I ship. If you know something's messed up, don't ship it until you've talked to them. If you can capture something or intercept a problem before it ships, before it gets there, then you can resolve that with the buyer. Either work out something, or if they say no thank you, just go ahead and cancel that order. Everything is sincere. You can cancel the order as that the buyer said so. I have many a times on just regular goods where something happened and I don't have it, or it got damaged, and I have something that's similar, and I'll say, "Hey, I have this, or I have that, or I have these things. Would you like that instead?" And a lot of times they'll come back and say, "Yeah, send me that. That sounds great." I'll give them a couple pictures. Clothing sellers. Sometimes with clothing, you got to put a whole lot of measurements in your pictures. There's two things that happen. Sometimes people don't read. They don't look at the pictures, and your thought is, they're going to send you a question about a measurement or something about a size. I had one guy message me more than once on a really, really nice shirt and was like, "Man, I don't know. It was a women's medium." And he's like, "Well, this fit a men's." It was another shirt that was very, very easily would be a unisex style, very nice, soft shirt. And I wrote a whole synopsis on, like, this shirt measures this many inches. If you take a soft measuring tape and you measure the circumference under your, like, around in a circle around your armpits, and you get that number, then this shirt is a 19, so that takes it out to 38 inches around. If the circumference around your chest is 36 inches, then this is going to fit you comfortably. If it's 37 inches, it's going to fit you very tight. Anything above that, it's not going to fit. And I said, as the chest measurement gets tighter, the length of the shirt is going to get shorter. That's common with shirts. If you don't know how shirts work, the bigger your chest is, and you have the shirt on, and if the length is 18 inches, so if you're measuring from your neck to your waist 18 inches, but then your chest is stretching that shirt out or to the max, then it's probably going to ride up. Those are some of the conversations that I've had with clothing. Another common one, on men's jeans, I usually don't take a picture of the leg opening. I'm going to be honest, I'm a jean wearer. I wear nice jeans. They last forever. I have never in my life cared about the leg opening. If they're boot cut, cool. Now, I am a little weird. I wear some scrawny tennis shoes with boot cuts, and I don't really care. But I just don't care about the leg opening. So on men's jeans, I usually don't put that. On women's jeans, I'll get a picture. Well, someone had sent me a question last week. "Hey, what is the leg opening for these jeans?" All right. So I did two things. One, I come in here, I grabbed the jeans, pulled them out of my inventory, went into where I take photos. I laid them out, got my yardstick, put it across, snapped a picture. So I messaged back and said, the leg opening's 8.5 inches. Here's a photo for you to see. Please let me know if this is what you need. Because sometimes people say leg opening and they mean like the knees, they don't know. Long story short, if you are a new reseller, just remember that you're providing a full experience. You're not just throwing something in a box and sending it out to the buyer. If someone has a question, be nice, answer their question, let them, give them a professional answer. And if it doesn't work, if they don't buy what they have, then hopefully they'll save your store. Ask them to save your store. Here, let me answer this question. Sorry, this isn't going to work for you. I don't have anything in store today. But if you don't mind, save my store and check back again next time. Maybe I'll have something that fits better. Things like that. You can always, they open the line of communication. You can take it wherever you want it. But have good customer service, because that's one of several things that go into that final decision as to whether they leave you feedback and whether it's worth a darn. So remember that when someone is leaving feedback on the item they bought from you, they're looking at everything, the full experience, all of the things that they got. And the more things that are perfect, the less chance you're going to get poor feedback on the one thing that maybe wasn't just right. In honor of Valentine's Day, I picked these up at the bins. I guess they're little sexy handcuffs. So I'll maybe strap those on later. Totally joking, but this stuff does sell. If you find any type of sexy items laying around in the bins, except underwear, don't touch underwear. You can't sell them on eBay anyway. But yeah, that's always a good no-go for Valentine's Day. If you like this video and you like this content, check back regularly. I hope to have a full-length video on Sunday, but today's my editing day and it is Valentine's Day, so me and the wife, I have to take care of that. So that's terrible. Me and the wife, I have to take her to dinner and be her Valentine. That's better. So hopefully I'll still get that video edited. I've started on it. Should have a full-length yard sale video dropping this Sunday. But if you like this content and like hearing about ways that I communicate, tune in hopefully over the next couple of weeks as I'll do some more segments on what I call the full service model, or providing a full rounded service for your buyers. This is Andrew with Good Water Pickers. Get yourself some good damn water. That's my 5% coupon code on your first purchase out of my eBay store. That's in all caps. It'll be below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. Let me know you like the video. Leave a comment on your experience, how you've answered questions, how it makes you feel, and what you feel about providing that full experience. Have a very happy Valentine's Day. Good night.